Here, nestled in the very heart of Europe, lies a land of extraordinary contrasts and timeless beauty. Austria, a nation where the formidable snow-dusted peaks of the Alps stand as silent sentinels over lush emerald valleys, and where the echoes of a grand imperial past resonate through the cobbled streets of its magnificent cities. It is a place where nature's artistry and human ingenuity have converged over millennia, creating a tapestry of breathtaking landscapes, profound history, and a culture that pulses with life, music, and intellectual curiosity. It is a world unto itself, waiting to be explored. From the opulent palaces of Vienna, which once housed emperors and shaped the course of European history, to the serene, mirror-like lakes that reflect the sky and mountains with perfect clarity, Austria offers a journey that captivates the soul. Every corner of this land tells a story of ancient salt miners, of musical prodigies who changed the world, of architects who dreamt in stone and gold, and of communities that have thrived for centuries in harmony with the dramatic wilderness that surrounds them. The air itself seems to hum with a quiet, powerful energy, and so I invite you to join me on an expedition. Together, we will traverse this remarkable country, discovering the 10 destinations that truly define its character. We will witness sights that have inspired poets and painters, taste the flavors of a rich culinary heritage, and listen to the melodies that have become the soundtrack to this enchanting realm. Prepare to be astonished as we uncover the very best places to visit in Austria. Our journey begins in Vienna, the grand dame of the Danube. This is not merely a city, it is a living museum, a testament to the power and prestige of the Habsburg dynasty that ruled for over 6 centuries. The sheer scale of its imperial palaces is enough to take one's breath away. Here stands the Hofburg Palace, a sprawling complex that was the epicenter of an empire, its walls whispering tales of political intrigue, lavish balls, and the daily lives of emperors and empresses. It is a place where history is not just remembered but felt. One can spend days, weeks even, wandering through the city's world-class museums, each a treasure trove of human creativity. The Kunsthistorisches Museum, a palace of art in its own right, houses masterpieces by Bruegel, Rembrandt and Vermeer. Here the artistic legacy of Europe is gathered under one magnificent roof. Each gallery, each painting is a window into another time, another world, a dialogue with the great masters who saw the world and captured its essence with brush and pigment, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire awe. Beyond the grandeur of its palaces and museums, Vienna possesses a unique and intimate rhythm, one best discovered in its legendary coffee houses. These are not simply places to drink coffee, they are institutions, the city's public living rooms. For centuries, writers, philosophers and artists have gathered in these hallowed halls over a simple cup of coffee and a slice of Sachertorte to debate, to dream and to create. The clinking of porcelain and the murmur of conversation are the city's gentle, enduring heartbeat. The city's devotion to music is, of course, legendary. This is the home of Mozart, Beethoven and Strauss. The Vienna State Opera, a magnificent neo-Renaissance building, stands as a temple to this art form. To witness a performance here is to connect with a tradition of musical excellence that is unparalleled. The very air seems to vibrate with melodies, from the classical concerts in ornate halls to the waltzes that still swirl through the city's many ballrooms during the winter season. Walking through Vienna is like turning the pages of a history book, yet it is a city that is vibrantly alive. Horse-drawn fiacres clatter over cobblestones, modern art galleries thrive in ancient courtyards, and the laughter of students fills the grounds of its university. It is this seamless blend of the imperial past and the dynamic present that makes Vienna not just a destination, but an experience, a profound immersion into the soul of Central Europe. We travel west, to a city where music seems to emanate from the very stones. This is Salzburg, a Baroque masterpiece cradled by mountains, its skyline a forest of spires, domes, and the formidable Salzburg fortress, which has watched over the city for more than 900 years. The city owes its very name and its early wealth to the white gold, salt, mined from the surrounding mountains. This wealth funded the creation of a city that is, in itself, a work of art. The Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a labyrinth of narrow medieval streets and spacious, elegant squares. Here, the vision of the city's Prince Archbishops was realized in a flourish of Italianate architecture. Every corner reveals a new delight: a hidden courtyard, a whimsical fountain, an ornate church facade. Walking through these streets, one feels transported to an age of immense faith and artistic ambition. A time when beauty was considered a reflection of the divine, and no expense was spared in its creation. Of course, one name is intrinsically linked with Salzburg: Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. He was born here, in a modest apartment on Getreidegasse, and his prodigious talent was nurtured within these city walls. To visit his birthplace is a pilgrimage for music lovers, a chance to stand in the very rooms where a young genius took his first steps and composed his first pieces. His spirit pervades the city, celebrated in concert halls, festivals, and the melodies that drift from open windows on a summer's evening. The city's connection to music did not end with Mozart. Decades later, these same streets and surrounding landscapes became the iconic backdrop for the sound of music. The gardens of Mirabell Palace, where the Von Trapp children famously sang Do Re Mi, remain as enchanting as ever. The film introduced Salzburg's storybook beauty to the world, and for many, a visit here is a chance to step into that beloved cinematic world, to twirl on a hilltop and to feel the sheer joy that this landscape inspires. Salzburg is a city of dualities. It is a grand stage for high culture, hosting one of the world's most prestigious classical music festivals. Yet, it is also a place of simple, profound beauty. It is the intricate detail of a wrought iron sign, the view of the Salzach River as it flows beneath the bridges, and the quiet dignity of the fortress at sunset. It is a symphony composed of stone, water, and music, a timeless and unforgettable composition. Deep within the Salzkammergut, Austria's stunning lake district, we find a place so impossibly beautiful it seems to have been conjured from a fairy tale. This is Hallstatt. Clinging precariously to a narrow strip of land between a sheer mountain face and the deep, placid waters of its namesake lake, the village is a vision of sublime harmony between human settlement and the natural world. Its 16th-century Alpine houses, adorned with flowers, seem to cascade down the hillside towards the water's edge. For millennia, this remote outpost has guarded a precious secret vast deposits of salt, the source of its enduring prosperity. The Hallstatt salt mine is the oldest in the world, a subterranean world that tells a story stretching back 7,000 years. To venture into its depths is to travel back in time, to understand the incredible labor and ingenuity of the ancient miners who carved a life from this mountain. The preserved artifacts found here have given a name to an entire era of human history, the Hallstatt period. The village itself is a delight to explore on foot. There are no grand boulevards here, only winding narrow lanes that lead to charming squares and breathtaking viewpoints. The central market square, surrounded by colorful historic buildings, is the heart of the community. In the quiet of the morning, before the day trippers arrive, the only sounds are the lapping of the water and the distant call of a bird. It is a place that invites contemplation and a slower, more deliberate pace of life. One of Hallstatt's most intriguing and poignant sights is the charnel house, or bone house. Due to the limited space for burials in the village, graves were periodically exhumed to make way for the newly deceased. The skulls were carefully cleaned and then artfully painted with the names, professions, and floral motifs of the departed, a unique and touching tradition of remembrance. It is a powerful reminder of the village's long history and the practical challenges its inhabitants have faced and overcome for centuries. To truly appreciate Hallstatt's magic, one must see it from the water. Taking a boat out onto the lake offers a perspective that is simply unforgettable. As the village recedes, its church spire reflected perfectly in the glassy surface of the lake, framed by the towering Dachstein Mountains, you understand why this place has captured the hearts of so many. It is a fragile, precious gem, a testament to the enduring beauty that can be found when humanity lives in concert with nature. Surrounded by the jagged, imposing peaks of the Nordkette mountain range, we arrive in Innsbruck. This is a city where, honestly, the boundary between urban life and untamed wilderness is beautifully blurred. One can be sipping coffee in a medieval old town one moment, and within minutes be ascending via a state-of-the-art cable car to an altitude of over 2,000 meters, surveying the world from an eagle's perspective. This unique proximity to the high Alps really defines Innsbruck's very character. The city's heart is its enchanting old town, a showcase of late Gothic architecture. Here the famous golden roof, or goldenes Dachel, glitters in the sun. This ornate balcony, adorned with 2,657 fire-gilded copper tiles, was built by Emperor Maximilian I to watch tournaments in the square below. It stands as a symbol of the city's imperial past, a time when Innsbruck was a center of European power and politics, strategically positioned at a crossroads of the continent. Innsbruck's identity is inextricably linked with winter sports. It has had the honor of hosting the Winter Olympics not once, but twice, in 1964 and 1976. The legacy of these games is visible throughout the city, most notably in the striking Bergisel ski jump, which looms over the city like a modernist sculpture. Even in summer, one can imagine the courage of the athletes who launch themselves from its peak, soaring through the air with the city spread out beneath them. But Innsbruck is far more than just a winter playground. When the snows melt, the mountains reveal a vast network of hiking and mountain biking trails. The alpine meadows burst into a riot of colorful wildflowers, and the crisp mountain air invigorates the senses. The River Inn, which gives the city its name, flows with glacial meltwater, its turquoise color a startling contrast to the green of the valleys. The city offers an endless arena for outdoor adventure, whatever the season. It is this duality that makes Innsbruck so compelling. It is a sophisticated urban center, with a vibrant university, elegant shops, and historic palaces, like the Hofburg. Yet, the call of the wild is ever present. The mountains are not just a backdrop, they are a part of the city's soul, shaping the lives, attitudes, and pastimes of its people. To be in Innsbruck is to feel the power of the Alps and the resilience of the city that thrives in their mighty embrace. We now venture southeast to Austria's second-largest city, Graz. This is the capital of the Styria region, a land renowned for its rolling hills, vineyards, and an almost Italianate zest for life. Graz is a city that, honestly, delights the senses, a place where Renaissance elegance meets bold contemporary design, and where a deep-rooted culinary tradition makes it the undisputed culinary capital of Austria. The city's atmosphere is relaxed, vibrant, and utterly charming. The historic center of Graz is one of the best preserved in all of Central Europe, a sprawling UNESCO World Heritage Site. A walk through its streets is a journey through architectural history, with Italian Renaissance courtyards tucked away behind severe Gothic facades. Dominating the cityscape is the Schlossberg, a forested hill that was once the site of a formidable fortress. Today, its clock tower, the Uhrturm, is the beloved symbol of the city, its hands curiously reversed, with the large hand showing the hours and the small one the minutes. Graz is a city that is not afraid to innovate. juxtaposed with its historic architecture, are stunning examples of modern design. The most famous of these is the Kunsthaus Graz, an amorphous biomorphic art museum affectionately known as the Friendly Alien. Its shimmering blue bubble-like form is a startling and playful contrast to the red-tiled roofs that surround it. This dialogue between old and new is what gives Graz its unique, forward-thinking energy. The city's reputation as a culinary hub is well-earned. The fertile lands of Styria produce an abundance of incredible ingredients, from crisp apples and flavorful beans to the region's prized black gold pumpkin seed oil. The farmers' markets in Graz are a feast for the eyes and the palate, overflowing with fresh, local produce. The city's restaurants, from traditional inns to Michelin-starred establishments, celebrate this bounty with creativity and passion. To eat in Graz is to taste the very essence of the land. With its large student population, Graz pulses with a youthful, creative spirit. Its streets are filled with quirky shops, lively bars, and a palpable sense of optimism. It's a city that feels comfortable in its own skin, proud of its rich history, but always looking towards the future. Graz may not have the imperial grandeur of Vienna, but it offers something equally compelling, a warm, authentic, and deeply satisfying taste of Austrian life. Our journey takes us back into the high mountains to a destination that perfectly encapsulates the allure of the Austrian Alps. This is Zell am See. The town is spectacularly situated on the shores of the pristine Lake Zell, a vast expanse of crystal-clear water that mirrors the sky and the surrounding peaks. In the distance, the snow-capped Kitzsteinhorn Glacier gleams, promising year-round snow and adventure. It is a landscape of almost overwhelming beauty. The town of Zell am See itself is a charming and lively resort, its pedestrianized center filled with traditional chalets, inviting cafes and shops catering to outdoor enthusiasts. In summer, the lakeside promenade buzzes with activity. People stroll along the water's edge, relax on the lidos, or take to the water in sailboats, paddleboards, and electric boats. The lake is the town's playground, a refreshing oasis on a warm summer's day. When the weather turns cold, the town transforms into a winter wonderland. As part of a vast interconnected ski area, Zell am See offers hundreds of kilometers of pristine pistes for skiers and snowboarders of all abilities. The crisp mountain air, the squeak of fresh snow underfoot, and the exhilaration of gliding down a mountain with panoramic views of the lake below is an experience that is both thrilling and deeply restorative. The mountains here offer more than just skiing. The Schmittenhöhe, the local mountain directly accessible from the town, is a paradise for hikers in the summer. A network of well-marked trails winds through forests and across alpine pastures, where the only sound is the gentle clanging of cowbells. From the summit, the 360-degree panorama is breathtaking, encompassing more than 33,000-meter peaks, a sea of mountains stretching to the horizon. Zell am See, together with its neighboring village of Kaprun, offers a perfect microcosm of the Austrian Alpine experience. It is the combination of the shimmering lake, the accessible green mountains, and the high-altitude glacier that makes it so special. It's a place where you can swim in the morning, hike in the afternoon, and, on the Kitzsteinhorn Glacier, even ski in the middle of summer. It is, quite simply, nature's ultimate adventure park. We now follow the course of Europe's great river, the Danube, as it flows through one of its most scenic and romantic stretches, the Wachau Valley. This UNESCO World Heritage landscape, nestled between the towns of Melk and Krems, is honestly a masterpiece of nature and human cultivation. Here the river has carved a dramatic valley, its steep, sun-drenched slopes covered with terraced vineyards that have been, cultivated for over 1,000 years. This is one of Austria's most distinguished wine-growing regions, particularly famous for its crisp, dry white wines made from Grüner Veltliner and Riesling grapes. The combination of the river's moderating influence and the heat-retaining stone terraces creates a unique microclimate, perfect for viticulture. Dotted throughout the valley are charming winemaking villages like Dürnstein and Spitz, where traditional Heurigen, or wine taverns, invite visitors to sample the latest vintage in a rustic, convivial atmosphere. The valley is steeped in history and legend. Perched on a rocky outcrop above Dürnstein are the ruins of a castle where, according to legend, Richard the Lionheart was imprisoned upon his return from the Crusades. The story tells of his faithful minstrel, Blondel, who wandered the land singing a song known only to the two of them, eventually hearing the king's voice reply from the castle dungeon. These romantic ruins, set against the backdrop of the river, evoke a powerful sense of a bygone chivalric age. One of the best ways to experience the Wachau is from the river itself. A gentle cruise along the Danube offers an unfolding panorama of unparalleled beauty. The boat glides past terraced vineyards, apricot orchards which blossom spectacularly in spring, fortified churches and fairytale castles. It is a slow, meditative journey that allows one to fully absorb the serene majesty of the landscape, watching the scenery change with every bend in the river. Whether explored by boat, by bicycle along the popular Danube cycle path, or by car, the Wachau Valley is a place that enchants and rejuvenates. It is a harmonious blend of natural beauty, agricultural tradition, and rich history. It is the taste of a fine wine, the sight of apricot blossoms against a blue sky, and the timeless flow of the river. It is truly a magical stretch of Austria. At the western entrance to the Wachau Valley, perched dramatically on a rocky bluff overlooking the Danube, stands one of the world's most magnificent Baroque ensembles, Melk Abbey. This is more than just a monastery. It is a spiritual and cultural fortress, a statement of faith rendered in stone, marble and gold. For over 900 years, this site has been a spiritual center, occupied by Benedictine monks who live by the motto Ora et labora et lege, pray and work and read. The abbey, as we see it today, is the result of a spectacular reconstruction in the early 18th century. The architects created a masterpiece of the Baroque style, designed to be a triumphant symbol of the Catholic faith. Its sheer scale is awe-inspiring, with a vast courtyard, a palatial imperial corridor where emperors once stayed, and a church whose opulent interior is designed to lift the spirit and direct the eye towards heaven. The abbey's library is, for many, its crowning glory. It is a room that seems to belong in a dream, a sanctuary of knowledge and beauty. Thousands of priceless medieval manuscripts are housed in exquisitely crafted wooden shelves that soar towards a ceiling adorned with breathtaking frescoes. The scent of old paper and polished wood fills the air. It is a powerful testament to the monks' long tradition of scholarship and the preservation of knowledge through turbulent centuries. The Abbey Church is a symphony of gold leaf, colorful marble, and masterful illusionistic painting. The ceiling frescoes seem to open the church up to the heavens, creating a sense of infinite space and divine glory. The high altar and pulpit are works of extraordinary craftsmanship, every detail contributing to an overwhelming sense of wonder and reverence. It is a space designed not just to be seen, but to be experienced with all the senses. Looking out from the Abbey's grand terrace, the view is spectacular. The Danube flows serenely below, and the rolling hills of the Wachau Valley stretch out into the distance. It is a view that connects the Abbey's spiritual purpose with the beauty of God's creation. Melk Abbey is a beacon of art, faith and history, a place of profound beauty and tranquility that leaves an indelible mark on all who visit. We travel to the sun-drenched south of Austria, to the province of Carinthia, where a distinct Mediterranean influence can be felt in the air. Here lies Klagenfurt, a city with one of the country's most beautiful old towns. Lovingly restored, Its historic centre is a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture, with elegant, arcaded courtyards, pastel-coloured facades, and spacious, inviting squares. It is a city that encourages leisurely strolling and discovery. The heart of the city is the Neuer Platz, or New Square. In its centre stands the Lindwurmbrunnen, the Lindwurm Fountain. This iconic monument depicts the city's legendary mascot, a fearsome dragon-like creature that was said to have once terrorized the region. The statue, carved from a single block of stone, is a powerful symbol of the city's identity and its mythical origins, a story of heroism and the taming of the wild. Klagenfurt's charm lies in its hidden details. Venturing off the main squares, one discovers a network of over 50 Renaissance courtyards. These tranquil oases, once the centers of trade and craftsmanship, are now home to boutique shops, quiet cafes, and art galleries. Exploring them is like stepping into a secret world, a peaceful retreat from the bustle of the city streets, each with its own unique character and architectural style. Just a few kilometers from the city center lies one of Austria's largest and warmest alpine lakes, Lake Wörthersee. In summer, its turquoise waters, which can reach a balmy 25 degrees Celsius, beckon swimmers, boaters, and sunbathers. The shoreline is dotted with elegant villas, lively beach clubs, and lakeside restaurants. The lake gives Klagenfurt a resort-like atmosphere, a perfect combination of urban culture and natural recreation. Klagenfurt and the Wörthersee region offer a taste of the Austrian south. It is a lifestyle characterized by a relaxed pace, an appreciation for beauty, and a love of the outdoors. It's the pleasure of enjoying an Italian-style gelato in a Renaissance square, followed by a refreshing swim in a crystal-clear lake. It is a city that perfectly blends history, culture, and the simple joys of a sunny afternoon. For our final destination, we embark on a journey that is, in itself, the main attraction. This is the Großglockner High Alpine Road, a marvel of engineering and one of the most spectacular scenic drives on the planet. This road is not merely a way to get from one place to another. It is an immersive experience, a carefully choreographed descent into the heart of Hoher Tauern National Park, Austria's largest and oldest national park. The road twists and turns through 36 dramatic hairpin bends, each one revealing a new and more breathtaking vista. It climbs to an altitude of over 2,500 meters, taking travelers through a succession of climate and vegetation zones. You begin in lush green meadows, pass through dark pine forests, and emerge above the tree line into a rugged world of rock, ice, and snow. It is a journey to the roof of Austria. The ultimate goal of the drive is the Kaiser Franz Josefs Höhe viewpoint. From here, the view is simply staggering. Before you lies the Großglockner, Austria's highest mountain, standing at a majestic 3,798 meters. Sprawling at its feet is the Pasters, the longest glacier in the Eastern Alps. To stand here is to feel the immense power and raw beauty of the high alpine environment, a landscape shaped by ice over millennia. Along the way, numerous lookout points, exhibitions, and walking trails invite you to stop and connect with the surroundings. You might spot a nimble ibex scaling a rocky cliff, or a curious marmot sunning itself on a rock. The road is designed to be an educational experience, teaching visitors about the unique geology, fauna, and flora of this fragile ecosystem, and the history of its construction in the 1930s. Driving the Großglockner High Alpine Road is an unforgettable adventure. It is a symphony of engine purrs, stunning panoramas, and the crisp, clean mountain air. It is a tribute to human ambition and a humbling encounter with the grandeur of nature. It is the perfect, awe-inspiring finale to our exploration of Austria, a country where the mountains reign supreme and command our deepest respect and admiration. Our journey through Austria has come to an end, but the memories of its landscapes and the echoes of its history will surely linger. From the imperial splendor of Vienna to the raw, untamed beauty of the Großglockner, we have witnessed a country of incredible diversity and profound charm. We have seen how nature's grandeur and human creativity can exist in a state of beautiful, enduring harmony. Austria is more than a collection of sights. It is a feeling, an experience that enriches the spirit and awakens a sense of wonder. Perhaps a particular place has captured your imagination: the fairy tale village of Hallstatt, the musical streets of Salzburg, or the sun-drenched shores of Lake Wörthersee. I encourage you to let that spark of curiosity grow. Add these remarkable destinations to your travel dreams, for to see them with your own eyes is to understand their magic in a way that no film can truly capture. Austria is a story waiting for you to step into its pages and become part of its continuing narrative. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of one of Europe's most captivating countries. The world is full of extraordinary places, each with its own unique story to tell. If you wish to continue this journey of discovery with me, to uncover more of our planet's hidden gems and celebrated wonders, I invite you to subscribe. Until our next adventure, may you keep exploring, keep wondering, and keep seeking the beauty that surrounds us all.